What if some of the most powerful foods for protecting your body were not expensive supplements, rare powders, or miracle pills, but simple vegetables sitting quietly in your kitchen right now? The truth is, many people wait until disease shows up before they start thinking about food. But long before symptoms appear, your body is already fighting silent battles every single day. Battles against inflammation, oxidative stress, blood sugar spikes, damaged cells, poor gut health, and immune dysfunction. And what you put on your plate can either feed those problems or help your body resist them. Now, let's be clear. No vegetable can cure cancer by itself, but research-backed. Cancer prevention organizations say that eating a diet rich in vegetables and other whole plant foods can help lower the risk of many cancers and chronic diseases, while also supporting heart health, digestion, weight control, and metabolic health. In this video, you'll discover 4 of the healthiest vegetables you can start eating more often. Vegetables that support your cells, protect your blood vessels, strengthen your immune defenses, and help create the kind of internal environment where disease has a harder time thriving. And make sure you stay until the end, because the last vegetable is one that many people underestimate, even though it may be one of the easiest and smartest choices for everyday protection. Topic 1. Broccoli and cruciferous vegetables. The cellular protection team. If there is one vegetable family that keeps showing up in cancer prevention conversations, it is the cruciferous family. That includes broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, kale, and collard greens. The National Cancer Institute and the American Institute for Cancer Research both highlight these vegetables because they contain compounds called which break down into biologically active substances that researchers continue to study for possible anti-cancer effects. Think of broccoli as support for your body's internal cleanup system. When you eat it, the compounds in it may help the body deal with harmful byproducts and oxidative stress, the kind of stress that can damage cells over time. That matters because cancer does not begin overnight. It often develops through years of repeated cellular injury, chronic inflammation, and impaired repair processes. Cruciferous vegetables are also associated with broader health benefits beyond cancer research. Harvard notes that this family has been associated with reduced risk of heart disease and stroke. And these vegetables also bring fiber, vitamins, and plant compounds that support the gut and immune system. A practical tip: do not always overcook broccoli. Light steaming is often a smart choice because it softens the texture while preserving more of its beneficial compounds than aggressive boiling. You can eat broccoli 3 to 5 times per week in soups, stir-fries, salads, or with olive oil and garlic as a side dish. And here is what most people miss. Broccoli is not working alone. It works best when it is part of a larger pattern of eating that is rich in vegetables, fiber, and minimally processed foods. That is where real protection starts. Topic 2. Dark leafy greens. The blood, gut, and immune supporters. The second group on this list is dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, collard greens, arugula, and Swiss chard. These vegetables may not look dramatic, but inside the body, they do serious work. They deliver fiber, folate, potassium, carotenoids, vitamin C, vitamin K, and many antioxidant compounds that support tissues from the brain to the blood vessels. Harvard notes that diets rich in vegetables and fruits can lower blood pressure, reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke, and help prevent some types of cancer. ICR also points out that people who eat more vegetables and fruits tend to have lower risk of a wide range of cancers. And analyses have linked greater intake of green leafy vegetables with lower risk of certain aggressive breast cancers. Now picture what happens in the body when leafy greens become a regular habit. Fiber helps the gut microbiota, the healthy bacteria in your intestines, and a healthier gut can influence inflammation, immune signaling, and even hormone balance. At the same time, potassium supports blood pressure, and antioxidant compounds help protect cells from excess wear and tear. These vegetables are especially valuable for people dealing with fatigue, sluggish digestion, poor eating habits, or high intake of processed foods. They add volume without excess calories, which can help with appetite control and weight management. That matters, because maintaining a healthy weight is one of the most important cancer prevention and disease prevention strategies overall. A practical tip: rotate your greens. Use spinach in smoothies or omelets, kaling soups, arugula in salads, and collards sautéed with olive oil. A large handful daily, or at least several times per week, is a realistic goal for many people. And do not underestimate consistency. One salad will not transform your health, but months and years of leafy greens can help change the terrain inside your body. Topic 3. Carrots, the quiet defender most people forget. Carrots are often seen as simple, cheap, and ornery. But that is exactly why they are so powerful. They are accessible, easy to use, and rich in carotenoids, the natural pigments linked with antioxidant activity and potential protective effects in the body. AICR highlights carrots as a rich source of carotenoids with potential to lower cancer risk in several well-studied ways. Carrots help tell an important story about disease prevention. Sometimes, the best foods are not the trendy ones. They are the foods people can actually afford, prepare, and eat regularly. Carrots support eye health, digestive health, and overall dietary quality, while also contributing fiber that helps support better blood sugar stability and intestinal function. From a body perspective, carrots can help reduce one of the biggest problems behind chronic disease: oxidative stress. That is the cellular rusting process that happens when unstable molecules damage tissues over time. When this becomes chronic, it can contribute to aging, inflammation, and disease development. Carotenoid-rich foods help counter that process as part of a plant-rich dietary pattern. Carrots are also easy to use in different forms. Raw carrots can be a crunchy snack. Shredded carrots can improve salads. Roasted carrots make a naturally sweet side dish. And soups with carrots are soothing and practical for people trying to eat more vegetables without overcomplicating life. A practical tip: combine carrots with a healthy fat like olive oil, avocado, or tahini. Since many carotenoids are fat-soluble, pairing carrots with fat can help the body absorb these compounds more effectively. This is the quiet defender on the list. Not flashy, not expensive, but deeply useful. Topic for tomatoes: everyday protection for the heart and cells. Tomatoes deserve a place on this list because they are one of the main dietary sources of lycopene, a red carotenoid that has been widely studied, especially in relation to prostate cancer and cellular protection. AICR notes that tomatoes are a major source of lycopene, and that much of the research on tomatoes and cancer focuses on this compound. What makes tomatoes special is that they support more than one system at the same time. They fit into an eating pattern that supports the heart, blood vessels, and metabolic health, while also contributing antioxidants that may help reduce the type of cellular damage linked with chronic disease. This is important because disease is rarely isolated. People concerned about cancer risk are often also dealing with inflammation, blood pressure issues, excess weight, insulin resistance, or high cholesterol. Another interesting detail is that cooked tomato products can make lycopene easier for the body to absorb. That means tomato sauce, stewed tomatoes, and cooked tomato soups can be excellent choices, especially when made with minimal sugar and excess sodium. In other words, this is one of those rare foods that can become even more useful in the right cooked form. A practical tip: use tomatoes in a smart, simple way. Add fresh tomato to salads. Pair cooked tomato sauce with beans and vegetables. Or make a homemade sauce with olive oil, garlic, and herbs. That creates a more protective meal pattern instead of relying on a single superfood. And that is the real secret here. The best vegetable is not the one with the most hype. It is the one you will actually eat often enough for your body to benefit. Topic 5. The biggest mistake. Looking for one miracle vegetable instead of a protective pattern. Here is where many people go wrong. They hear that broccoli is good for cancer prevention, or tomatoes contain lycopene, and suddenly they expect one food to do everything. But the strongest message from major cancer organizations is not eat one miracle vegetable. It is build your life around a pattern rich in vegetables, fruit, beans, whole grains, and other minimally processed plant foods. That matters because disease grows in a whole body environment. Cancer risk, for example, is influenced by body weight, inflammation, alcohol intake, processed meat, physical inactivity, and overall diet quality, not just one vegetable at dinner. WCRF and AIC are repeatedly emphasized that no single food can protect against cancer by itself, but an overall plant-rich pattern can help lower risk. So instead of asking, which vegetable heals cancer? A smarter question is, how can I build more protected meals every day? That is where the real power is. One easy formula is this. Fill half your plate with vegetables and rotate colors and families. Use cruciferous vegetables several times per week. Add leafy greens. Often include orange vegetables like carrots. Bring in tomatoes regularly. This creates diversity of fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, and phytochemicals. And your body thrives on diversity. A practical tip. Choose 2 of these 4 vegetables every time you shop. Not when you feel motivated, not when you start next month. Every single shopping trip, that one habit alone can quietly change your long-term health trajectory. So, what are the top 4 healthiest vegetables in this video? Broccoli and cruciferous vegetables for their unique sulfur-containing compounds and protective potential. Dark, leafy greens for fiber, minerals, antioxidants, and support for the gut, blood vessels, and immune system. Carrots for carotenoids, affordability, and everyday disease-fighting value. Tomatoes for lycopene and broad support for cellular and heart health. The big takeaway is simple. Your body is always listening to what you eat. Every meal is either adding to inflammation and stress or helping restore balance, protection, and resilience. And while no vegetable is a magic cure, these 4 are among the smartest foods you can put on your plate more often as part of a healthier lifestyle. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to eat smarter and protect their health naturally. And now I want to hear from you which of these 4 vegetables do you eat most often: broccoli, leafy greens, carrots, or tomatoes? Let me know in the comments below.